Hey guys, welcome back to brightnighttech. My name is Berto and today we are working on part 3 of my 3D printed redx cosplay. Now last time we did the helmet and it turned out amazing. This time we are going to finish the armor, put it all together and take some pictures. But enough talk, let's get right into it. Alright, so last time we did some work on the armor. Excuse the sound of my voice. I'm a little bit sick at the time that I'm doing this voiceover. Okay, so we did some wood filler. We got it sanded down. Now we are going to add some filler primer to this. And we are again gonna, guess what? Sand. We're gonna try to get this as smooth as possible and not spend like a ton of time on it, because again, we are gonna go through it and fill in some of those divots with wood filler. So we want to do our very best, get as much material down. That's looking good. Let's go ahead and do the abs, same thing with them. Get into the little crevices there. Beautiful, look at that. Alright, once you got that done, we're going to wipe it down. Now we're going to take a little bit of wood filler. We're going to go through the armor and find any little divots, any layer lines that are very obvious, and we're gonna just do a little patchwork all through it. Thing with patchwork is sometimes you just end up covering it all over again. I try to just get the important parts, so I'm gonna do the same to the abs, just like this. Beautiful, and then we're gonna let it dry, and then we're gonna get to some sanding. This is the next day. Gonna take this. Okay, now we're gonna get it as smooth as possible. And then I know you guys are getting tired of it, but yes, we are gonna have to do some filler primer once again. We're gonna go ahead and hit all these pieces just like that. I like to use the sandable filler primer. It's been working really well for me. Okay, now this should be the last step. At this point, it should be plenty covered. Go ahead and take your sandpaper, and then you are going to go ahead and just get it absolutely as smooth as possible. I know I keep saying that, but you are going to try to get it shiny and ready for the next step, which is going to be paint. So we are just going to work on this pretty good. Alright, so now that is done, we are going to go ahead and take this gloss black and then hit our pieces, and that should be it with that, and we'll just let that dry. Alright, here are the gauntlets. I'm going to spray it with some gloss white. Alright, so while I was working on the armor, I broke it. Now, this is an early version of the file. The one that I had to reprint, that is the new updated version. So the hole's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit sturdier. Definitely, when you go and purchase this file, you'll get the brand new one, the modified one that is very cool. Definitely check it out. But we're gonna have to do the same work on this one since I broke the other one. But that's fine, because now we'll have the updated chest piece. Okay, so yes, I did some white on this, and then I decided to kind of go back and then do the black and then cover it up. So I did a combination of tape and silly putty. It looks really weird, but there you go. And then now we're gonna hit it with that gloss white again, and then we're gonna let it dry, and then we're gonna very carefully take off the tape. Alright, what am I going to do with that broken chest piece? I'm going to take one of these masks, paint it black like you just saw, and what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to make a Robin chest piece that has been trashed. I'm going to do some Joker colors on it, do some scratches, stuff like that. That way this piece does not go to waste, and I can use some of those extra masks that I have. Alright, let's go ahead and take off the tape and silly putty. Now in hindsight, I'm not even sure why I did both. It's like, I guess I was afraid certain parts I wasn't going to be able to tape, or they were difficult to tape. So I just did it this way, but yeah, we all do kind of weird things. It's not perfect. I'm not super happy with it, but there you go. All right, now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side of the gauntlet. Gonna go ahead and cover this up, and then once again do some white gloss over it, and then same thing. All right, so this is the new chest piece. You can see I went ahead and did all the work that I did on the other one. It's all nice and smooth and ready to go. And then now we are just gonna hit it with that gloss black. All right, beautiful. We're gonna let that dry, and now we can move on to the next phase. All right, we're gonna take the silly putty off the top piece of the gauntlet, just like that. Reveal that black. Again, I might modify this color scheme later, but for now it'll do. Looks good. Let's see how they look together, just like that. And I'm going to attach this with some Velcro and possibly do some buckles. You can kind of figure it out yourself. Check out the last video where I show you guys where I kind of modified the file. All right, we are going to attach the X to the chest piece like that. We're going to kind of figure out where we want it exactly. You only get one shot, so make sure you get it. I'm going to put some super glue, and then we're going to find a spot. You can't move it too much once you set it down. And then we're gonna hold it in place until it dries. So I'm gonna go here, gonna move it slightly. Okay, now I'm gonna hold it, and it shouldn't take too long, and it should be ready to go in just a bit. Beautiful. All right, so this looks great. I'm super happy with that. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, so the straps. I've done this before with my Red Hood cosplay, so you guys can check that out. I'll do it here again. I'll put the link in the description where I got these buckles. They're basically for a buggy or a stroller. And I'm going to take our chest piece here, going to turn it over. And unlike the armor I did for the Red Hood cosplay, this one actually has holes. My buddy Reed Cosplay did this knowing fully well that it would be a much better way to get this armor on there. So awesome on him. So I'm going to kind of measure out how far we're going to need it. I'm going to take this little bit here. We're going to run it through, and then that's going to allow us to tighten this just like that. Push it down. Feed it through again, and then that is going to hold nice and tight. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Boom, just like this. All right, and then we're going to look at the buckles right here. So this part, obviously, we're going to do the exact same thing, but on the bottom holes there. Now, the way he made this file is if you reduce the size of it, you'll still have a 1-inch opening for this these buckles. Of course, if you go, too little, then yes, of course, it's gonna come off. It's gonna be too small. Anyways, we're gonna take off that bottom piece, and that's it. You're just gonna put it on and size it. This is the original file for the abs, so the holes are a little small. I could not figure out how to put those side rib pieces, so we might just skip that. And because this is the original file, the holes are going to be a little too small. I'm going to take this elastic now. We are going to cut 3 pieces. We are going to hot glue them to attach these 2 pieces of armor. I'm going to try it this way now, and then maybe later I'll change my mind and I'll go through and plastic weld it. Totally up to you. You can definitely do both. This armor does lend to that, but I'm going to try it this way, see if it doesn't cause too much trouble with it like moving up or anything. But like I said, you can always just plastic weld it, not a big deal. All right, all 3 pieces there, all nice and attached. Perfect. Looking good. Make some adjustments. All right, so this is pretty much ready to go. Let's go ahead and do the bottom straps. So like I said, the abs are the original
bit. Again, we're not going to use these ribs because I cannot figure it out. I'm not sure how it's supposed to go. Anyway, so because the holes are smaller, I'm going to end up having to cut this in half. So it's going to be about 1/2 inch pieces of strap that are going to go through. Again, if you download the file now, it's all been fixed. He went ahead and made these just perfectly. So if you go on there, you're going to get the best file you can see. I got a very early version just to see how it went. But basically, you're going to do the same thing. Mine's going to look really dumb right now because of the size. But once you guys set up the full-sized one, the correct file, you won't have to cut anything. It's going to be 1 inch, and you're just going to be able to run it through like no problem. So just pretend this is correct and it's the correct size. All right. For the rest of it, the shin guards and knee pads, I am just using the same ones I did for my Red Hood cosplay. Here's, you can always go back on that video and check it out. I'm going to show you guys just a little bit of the process. But like I said, if you go back there, you can see how I did all of these. We just printed them out. I only painted the knee pads because they were made out of white plastic. These I just left like this and then put some straps on it, and you're good to go. There is a back part of it, which I would say, you know, if you have the material, go ahead and print it out. Otherwise, you can do what I did here. And that's pretty much, guys. Let's go ahead and get to the glamour shots.
And there you have it. I am super stoked with the way this came out. It looks so badass, super happy. Very similar process to doing my Red Hood cosplay. The armor is different, obviously. Please go check out my buddy Reed Cosplay. He has an Etsy. You can purchase the file there from him. And he also has different versions like Red Hood, Nightwing, redx, or just the plain armor. Please go check him out. Show him some love. He did an amazing job designing this. But let me know what you think I should cosplay as next, and thanks for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and put in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button for notifications, and we will see you next time.